It appears we have some ways to go. That's what she said.
They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Big man, you need to pipe yourself down.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Ow, I hurt myself there. What's up guys, it's Orzammar and welcome back to part 34 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. What an episode that last one was. We finally went back and killed that high dragon that had caused us just a little bit of issue in the past, and we've entered the Frostback Mountains in our search of the Dwarves. If you're enjoying my series so far and you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel. It really does mean more to me than you could ever know. I'm going to pass you over to Gaming Ezra, who's currently getting sick of the noise he can hear in his head and is losing his mind. I'll see you in the next one guys. Peace. We are back everybody, thank you so much for joining me. It might look cold in these Frostback Mountains, but it's not cold here, so there's no tea today, there's a nice Diet Coke. Hope you got a nice hot or cold drink with you as well, and we'll crack on. Now when we left off, we killed a dragon. I do not get the noise. Is it Morrigan? Is it one of your abilities? Alistair maybe? Let's knock that off. Liliana, get rid of that. And Matt, I'm sorry, I hope it's not annoying everyone as much as it is me. But yeah, and we made our way to the home of the Dwarves. Look at that statue, wow. And we're going to go and see if we can't get our last treaty. Hello there, bounty hunters. Logan sends his regards. Okay, so these boys are after me. You're charging up a chain lightning, so you need to die. You know what, I'm actually going to go and deal with you right now. Just so you can't fire a chain like. Alright, let's just all watch our health. We can't be dying 2 minutes into the episode. That's not how that works. Oh man. Yeah, hope everyone's having a lovely day, night, whenever you're watching this. I don't know. I think I found my prime time to upload these videos. 6 PM UK time works for me. But yeah, if anyone has any suggestions as when they'd like to see the videos, let me know in the comments. And if there's a mass suggestion, then I could change it. But for now I think we're good. I've been very consistent with recording these as well, which is great. It's lovely to be back in the full swing of things. And I seem, for Dragon Age anyway, Jedi Survivor is still a bit hit and miss, but for Dragon Age I seem to have fixed the little recording issues I was having, which is bloody great. But for now, wow.
Are we descending into the underground? The thought of so much rock over one's head is disquieting.
Well, we're gonna have to do it, sadly, Morrigan. But for now, that's a thumbnail. So we'll just grab that, and then you can all follow me again. But we seem to have. Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's just the world around us. But I don't like it. Shady Fug, Taunus the Deserter, Barrel. Let's speak to Taunus.
Yes?
Oh.
Oh? What was this about?
There we go. I hear you stole supplies.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you.
Probably.
I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
That's a terrible mistake, mate. Why couldn't you have just gave them back? Terrible, terrible decision making on your part. Burn. Taunus, you've got a big sword, but it's not going to help you at all. Shady Fugs, why are you following him? Morrigan leveled up, we can give her some more magic. Frost Cheer, 10 cold damage, guild supplies. Cool. Look at everyone just standing there, just taking it all in. Surface Dwarf.
True Grey Wardens killed Ferelden's king?
No. You don't know what you're talking about. Firing. Right, quickly though, first of all. Morrigan. It was just 35 magic we need, wasn't it? I think so. So let's go one each of them. Blizzard. I'm gonna hope it was only one magic we needed because it's too late to go back now. Please. Winter's Breath. It's just a stick. All that for a stick. Spells and talents. Blizzard can be replaced for Mind Blast. See ya. Okay, awesome. Oh, wow. That is actually quite beautiful. Maybe it's not just a stick. Where are we going? Firing. Hello, friend.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previously owned? No. I haven't read my own mind.
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
That's a good question. Let me take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24-hour lifetime, you say? What have you got? Oak branch we can get rid of. Anything here we can sell. Morrigan's robes, we're going to keep hold of them because, you know, they're great to look at. Knight Commander's plate. Restriction Templar. 39 strength, that could be quite good for Alistair. 5 willpower. Spell resistance, that's huge. Darkspawn crossbow, none of that's as good. Dwarven spell other. Portrait of a goose girl. A painting in a golden frame showing a girl with windswept hair tending to a flock of geese in a snow-covered valley. Well, we're going to have to buy that. Elf root will buy all of. Glamour charm. And distract him. Okay, that's cool. I seem to remember, I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a merchant around here that like has something.
Did you hear? Andraste's ashes have been found.
I could be completely wrong, but I could also be completely right. Hello, Starrick the Apprentice.
What can I do for you?
Have a note from your
This
master.
ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Okay. Aren.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Oh, don't be worried, my friend. You live on the
Someone
surface.
has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we turned our back on the stone. But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Hint, hint.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
I suppose that is a thing for different dwarves.
Best of luck to you.
You too, friend. Yeah, some will, some born up top, some born in the mountains. That noise is doing amazing. Yeah, like, what is it? There seems to be no explanation.
Gain will not suffer the delay.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign
My man's.
Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Well, don't let Logain's men in. I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Does it? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons.
Well
The
then.
Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Perhaps I can come and settle it for you. A blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Logain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Big man, you need
Well,
to
that is
pipe
the royal
yourself
seal. That means
down.
only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Oh, thank you
You're
kindly.
letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
I'm going to execute you. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
I'll leave him 8th.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Ow, I hurt myself there. Ow. Like, shattered my teeth together. God, that'd be a nasty way to lose your jaw, wouldn't it?
Follow, Warden. Your arrival is a fair
A mixed blessing, alright.
Show some pity for a poor old man. For the love of
Oh, I thought I'd be able to give him something, but apparently not. Wow, this is the Orzammar Hall of Heroes.
Going.
New Codex of Paragons, alright.
There are many great
Man, Orzammar's such a cool area.
return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king.
Noise is following us still. I mean, is it just in my head? Am I hearing things? Well, hello, Orzammar. Such a cool area.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You
Uh-oh.
will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well, it's kicking off. We love a kick-off. To be fair, can't say no to a kick-off. I hope I'm getting my screenshots, sir.
I won't have fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders.
Hello, Captain.
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
And you shall have order. The Blight is coming and I need Orzammar's
Surface problem.
assistance.
Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Possibly. I should get
Yes,
going.
you should.
I don't get it. If anyone's got any answers to what that noise is, please let me know. Right, let's check our map. Beautiful Orzammar. Yeah, so both of the Dwarven origins. You've got the Dwarven Noble and the Dwarven Commoner, I think it is. You're in Orzammar, of course, and they are possibly two of the more fun openers in the game. Filda, Dagna, Brother Burkle. We have some options. Import Jannar Armors. It appears we have some ways to go.
Big.
That's what she said. Hello.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
In the earth now. What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rak. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What's happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud.
I can imagine.
He got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Really hurt myself. Do you want me to go look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I didn't say do it for free. I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Will do. I'm assuming we'll be visiting for deep roads at some point anyway, so we might as well. Coming out. Tapster's Tavern. Cool. Hello, Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
And to you. Not very religious, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you look as if you come from the surface. I thought perhaps you were raised in the way of the Chantry. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
That's fair enough.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
That's a fact.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Don't dwarves worship their ancestors?
There is resistance. It's
I can
obvious
imagine.
the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. Whose permission do you need?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the
What a guess.
hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
Yeah, well.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. I'm not very religious, but she is, and now that we appear to be sort of together, it seems, well, we're just going to have to, aren't we? Shop there, hello.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
So Balin wants change. That's good. Let me see what you have.
You're good for that.
I'm good for much, me, mate. Interesting lure trap plans. Gold earrings, gift. Buy. 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 Tome of a mortal vessel. Ooh. This tome gives the reader one or more points to spend on attributes, but is rendered useless afterwards. Well, absolutely we'll be having that for 15 sovereigns. Anything in here we need. Shadow of the Empire. Drake skin. Nah. Let's have a look at that Tome of the Mortal Vessel. Oh, I never checked my Dragonbone plate. Ooh. What? Requires 42 strength. Requires 42 strength. So why would I put that on? Or unless, of course, this gives us strength when it's done. Well, in that case, give me the tome. .42 strength. There we have it. Well, look at that. Our helmet stands out a little bit, but that's fine, you know. Alistair, you can't wear that yet, can you? No. Okay. That's fine. Let's pop a save. Now we have our massive fireproof armour on. Shame that's, you know, after we kill the dragon. But that's okay. Let's make our way onwards. Do we go to the big palace? Well, I say big palace. Is that a palace? Proving. No, I am aware of what that is. We'll save that. Hello.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
People are at each other's throats.
The city is torn apart. King Endrin is dead and the Assembly can't decide who takes the throne. Lord Harrowmont or that monster Balin.
Why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
Ah, I see. Is Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He's a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less. He died in bed after
How did he
his eldest
die?
son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
I sure have no interest in who you are. You seem like a commoner.
I'm going home to wait it out. I suggest you do the same.
You are never. That's rude. I'm sorry. Yeah, just that small talk from it. Not really. I know. I'm not willing to listen to any outside interference on this. I could have asked the merchant about his, but I didn't. I could have asked her, but I didn't. I'm gonna wait and hear them both out myself, and see what happens. Diamond Quarter. That's where we need to be going.
Do you have a moment?
Hola.
You look like you're not from around here.
What makes you think that? You could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
I have, actually. Of course I've heard of the Circle.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
It's probably good, but dwarves can't do magic. I mean, we know that, God, what's his name? Enchantment. He can do that, but... Want me to ask him?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's so fascinating.
She's keen.
Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
I wouldn't get hopeful. Dwarves can't do magic. Let's knock that off. Let's get rid of that light. Right, that seems to be the way to the deep roads. So for now, to the Diamond Quarter. And these gifts. Portrait of a goose girl. God, that, you know what? I'm tired of trying to figure out who's for who. Even talking to my companions, I can't figure it out.
The higher class.
I will Google it.
Unless you're actually on the surface.
That's a good point, Alistair. Harriman's estate. Maybe we could go and give him a visit. What's our actual quest saying? Blight. Gain Orzammar days. Gain Orzammar's aid. Seek out Stuart Band. Speak to the Lords of the Assembly. Chamber of the Assembly is in the Diamond Quarter, so that's what we're looking for.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
Royal Palace. In there, maybe? Or is it up yonder? Chamber of the Assembly. There it is. That looks cool down there as well. Right, in we go. Vartag. Hello, my friend.
Welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order.
Thank you kindly.
I am Vartag Devorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
The treaty obliges Orzammar to send troops to the surface.
Ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago.
That's a long
now,
time
the
ago.
difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Well, maybe I could help. Is there some way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harriman for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your request.
I'm gonna need more than a might. I thought King Endrim supported Harriman.
Worst of all, that Harriman would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
Okay. What must I do to prove myself?
Is engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harriman's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Okay. What kind of evidence?
Haramond promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Haramond can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Haramond gave me.
So he's a liar.
Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Okay. I'll find them.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at Tapster's in the Commons.
That's the tavern we
Remember,
passed.
don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Now, yeah, so there's two ways you can go about this. You can obviously choose Balin or Haramond. I have chosen Haramond every playthrough. I think I might have done Balin once, but in my head, for the character, he's a noble himself. He grew up a noble, obviously. His father died, so you can understand what Balin's feeling right now. Whether Balin killed his father or not, we don't know. We might have to try and find out. But Aaron is a stickler for tradition, and he'll be damned if some upstart lord is going to try and steal the throne off the son of the king. But let's go through anyway.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Assembly Steward Bandor.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Too right as well. You seem like a reasonable man to talk to. And we just walk away from him. Hello.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
Well, consider me an occasional guest of state. You don't recognize a warden.
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard.
Understandably so.
Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Well, I'm going to help with that. Is there any way I can break the stalemate?
I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Haramond, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times.
Understandable.
I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Well, I appreciate it anyway, friend. Yeah, we're gonna follow Balin's route. Doolan.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Doolan Forrender, second to Lord Haramond, King Endrin's own choice as successor.
As everyone keeps telling me.
That the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Usurper. Should we do it? Should we commit? No, I have a treaty.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Haramond cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
What must I do? How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
Offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving.
Oh, I do like the proving though.
Take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Haramond's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving into Haramond's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear.
Damn it, I like the proving
Balin
though.
would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Haramond would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I don't want to be picking sides.
To wait until there's a winner. Lord Haramond cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Haramond could certainly use you on his side.
Right. we have been given both of our quests. We either work for Balin or we work for Harriman. That's a decision we're going to have to make in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Orzammar. If you did, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, stick around for more Dragon Age, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. I've been Ezamac. Peace.
What are you waiting for?